I have to follow routines for my Stardew Valley 999 challenge. Over the course of an entire in-game year, there are many things I have to remember. Having a routine to follow makes things easier. Starting toward the beginning of the year in spring, I make sure to stop by the egg festival on spring 13th. I buy the plush bunny from the shop there and then leave. No time for egg hunting. After the festival, I head behind the community center and grab the Junimo statue. It respawns each year on spring 2nd, but it's easier to remember to get it today. Next up is the desert festival on spring 15th through the 17th. I grab the free cactus and then spend the first 2 days maxing my luck with magic rock candy, ginger ale, and the desert chef. Then diving down into skull caverns for auto petters. With all of the luck buffs, each skull cavern floor has a 12% chance to be a treasure floor, and each chest has a 4% chance to have an auto petter. There's also free chests on floors 100, 200, and 300. On the 17th, I spend the entire day fishing for Willy's golden bobbers. This is the only day of the year you can get them. I usually get them while catching scorpion carp. However, I recently discovered that you don't actually need to be in the desert to get the golden bobber, so we might fish for them somewhere else. On spring 24th, there's the flower dance. I go for one reason only, to buy the rare crow there. I then have to sit through me still not knowing how to dance after nearly 100 years, since there's no way to leave. In summer, the only thing we need to get is a mummified frog or two from clearing weeds in the jungle on Ginger Island. Usually I do this on summer first. Then we skip through the rest of the summer. Neither festival has anything important for us to buy, and we no longer need to go to Trout Derby as we just finished the golden tags. During the fall, we make stops on the 16th and 27th for the fair and Spirits Eve. At the fair, we buy 2 stacks of star tokens and redeem the rare crow and a prize ticket. At Spirits Eve, we just buy the rare crow and leave. The maze has some nice prizes, but it isn't worth the time. Winter is the final season, and the longest and toughest. First up is Row Week. Squid Fest on the 12th and 13th, and the night market on the 15th through the 17th. At both festivals, we are collecting the last row needed for the challenge, Squid Row and Midnight Squid Row. I won't go into detail here, but it's a long process that won't be done for hundreds of years. I skip the Festival of Ice as I can get the rare crow from elsewhere, and I skip the Feast of the Winter Star as we can now purchase the tea set at the traveling cart. And that brings us to the next year, and that is my yearly routine for the Stardew Valley 999 challenge. I have a lot to keep track of, so